This is the kettlebell goblet squat. Janelle's going to bring the kettlebell up in front. She's going to use a little momentum off the ground so that she can lift something heavier than she could necessarily pull. So she's going to use a little bit of hip pull. Get that thing up. Pinkies are pretty close to the ball here. Elbows are tucked in. Kettlebell is fairly close to the chest. Feet have a little bit of width to them. Toes are turned out at probably about 20 to 30 degrees. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone's anatomy. Go to a position with the angle of the foot and the width of the feet that feels good on the hips and the knees. Something doesn't feel good, it's probably not great for you. She's going to stick her butt back a couple of inches and then bring herself down into a squat. Elbows will tap knees or get close to it, and then she's going to come back up. So let's do a set of 5 of these. So if we're doing our goblet squats for strength, this is the way that we do our goblet squat. And then next one, Janelle's going to come all the way down into the bottom and let her elbows sink into her knees and hips come pretty low. And if we want to use the goblet squat to improve mobility or to force a little bit of range of motion into the hips, then we can do this prying goblet squat. Come on up. Great. Kettlebell down, please. And so if you don't, we really like the kettlebell for the ease of use, for the hold. It's a really nice multi-purpose tool. However, if you don't have access to kettlebells, then dumbbell will work just fine for this. Janelle's going to bring up her dumbbell. And you're going to see that she's going to put her hands underneath the top plate so that she is, let's go here, great. And this is actually where the idea of the goblet squat comes from. It's as if you were holding a really expensive goblet or chalice of wine. Let's do the same thing. Let's tuck elbows a little bit underneath. I also know Janelle's got a little bit of wrist stuff, which is why her pinkies are turned towards the camera. Generally, we would want to be bottoms of wrists pretty close together. Let's just go for 3, see what that looks like. So Janelle's hips go back to initiate the squat. Her knees come forward a little bit, but it's a balanced movement between how much the hips move and how much the knees move. That's it. That's our goblet squat with a kettlebell or a dumbbell.